What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today for another MUT 18 How to Make Coins video. We got the brand new playoff promo, which, if you didn't know, is lasting the rest of the season. So this is going to be a slow grind promo, a lot of good cards out there. And yes, they are very expensive right now, but these things are not coming out of packs, the sets are not expiring, the solos are not expiring, so take your time with this, guys. It's the best way to conserve your coins, to make smart decisions, smart investments. Don't just try to be the first to go out and complete these sets. So we're going to talk about many different ways that all kind of evolve around the same philosophy and how to make coins that I've been doing from this promo. I've almost made about 300K over the last 48 hours or so, and if I've been around my console, you know, for more time, I probably would have made more, but these are steps you guys can follow. I might be all over the place, I might not. I got my little checklist written down here, so I'm going to try to go in order, and I kind of thought this video out before I made it, but hopefully I don't forget anything. So, number one, solos. I know it's just really stupid to tell you it at this point, but if you play all 13 solos, you get a decent amount of coins. They are full games. They're 2 and 3 minutes. They're very easy. Now, I'm probably really late to the party, and maybe I'm not, and maybe you're not aware of this, but so I recently got a new computer, which is just much better than the computer I've had. It's got a better video card, it's got an i7 processor, it's just an overall better computer, and I installed the PlayStation on the go. What's it called? PlayStation, I'm drawing a blank here, guys, pardon me while I try to remember this and pull down my desktop. PS4 Remote Play. So it's a program you can put on your computer, Mac, Windows, and what it actually allows you to do is connect to your PlayStation through your computer. So I have a nice laptop here, and you hook up your PS4 controller directly through the USB port, and you can literally play PlayStation on your computer. And what this has kind of allowed me to do, and how I got through these solos, is I literally was in my living room watching playoff games last night, watching the game this afternoon, just knocking out these solos without having to be really at my console. Really nice feature, something that I will be using in the future to grind the auction house, to play more solos. But if you weren't aware, go check it out. Just Google PS4 Remote Play. You got to have a computer that can handle it. So we finish the solos. We get ourselves an Elite Fantasy Playoff Pack. I'm going to open this up for you guys in the video right now. So we get to pick our team. Now, there's about 3 or 4 cards from this promo that I really want. I want the Julio Jones. I really want the Brandon Graham. And then last, I want the Jalen Ramsey. What an amazing interception he had in the earlier game. Was it an interception, guys? Did it hit the ground? Let me know in the comment section. So we get 1 Elite Playoff Pack. I looked at some of the prices on the sets that I want to complete, and it looks like Falcons is the move, so I think I'm guaranteed an 89 or above. Even the Mohamed Sanu, I think, was like 200 or 300K, so this is a Nat card. I can't do anything with it, but it'll help me towards that Julio set. I'm hoping for, oh my god, I got Deion Jones. Unbelievable. This is the most expensive card out of the set. Holy shit. Yo, this is a clutch-ass pull, and I'm probably going to use him on my team for a while, so I should really be able to complete, and I don't know if this is uncommon or common or what, but I should be able to complete that Julio Jones set. I'm not going to say with ease, but much more easier. Wow, I did not expect that. Let me know what you guys got if you finished your solos. Let me know what you guys got in your pack there. I'm pretty happy there, and I might even give that card a try and probably work on a card review for it over the next week while I slowly progress through that Julio set. So solos, obviously you make coins, you can get yourself a nice pull like that, hopefully. So let's go take a look at the sets, and one thing that kind of made a return here is tokens. Tokens are very expensive right now. I'm just going to go to the Vikings because this is the one that I had success with, and at times throughout this video I'll be showing you guys just kind of quick clips of me, you know, collecting my coins from these various methods, just to show you guys, hey, it works. I mean, you really can make coins off of all of these methods. You know, you had to have a decent binder, but there's going to be other ways that we'll talk about. But take a look, guys, and I don't know if the price has dropped. Wow, there's none out here right now. We'll have to take a look at a different team in a moment. But Vikings silver tokens were selling, wow. Gold tokens, almost 50K for a Vikings token. Silver tokens for Vikings last night were selling for 7K. I had about 18 silver token packs in my binder, or it just opened a poll, and I sold them all. I selected the Vikings for all of them. Maybe I should have waited because now they're even getting pricier, but I was selling all my Viking silver tokens for 7K. You know, I had 18 to 19 packs. I think I started with 18, completed a couple more sets. But tokens are extremely, extremely profitable. So if you have a lot of Nat gold cards and you have enough to build a token, go ahead and do it. Just for the playoff teams, obviously. But they're selling for a lot. And, you know, this has impacted the cost of gold and silver cards. And we're going to talk about, again, more ways to make coins because of this. So people are really rushing to do these different sets that require tokens, and because of that, the value of silver cards and gold cards that cost to create these tokens are going up. I don't think I'm, you know, giving you guys rocket science right here, but there's just so many ways you can do it. So you can make tokens from items you have in your binder, sell those tokens. Then obviously you can just sell the items. So I'm going to leave a link in the comment section. I'll pin it. If I forget it, somebody remind me. But it's a website that I've told you guys about for Diamond Dynasty and for MUT many times. DaddyLeagues.com has a great page where they show you the updated values of gold cards. And you can just go through your binder and literally sell all your gold cards for playoff teams. Some of the low overall golds, so when I say low golds, like 70 to 74, are selling for like 6 and 7K. That's a lot of coin for a card. And if you've been, you know, I've been kind of selling through my binder throughout the year, so I don't have a huge inventory, but I had some cards that were selling for 6 and 7K. And I mean, it's just a way to clear out your binder and increase that coin stack and get your coins built up so you can go in and complete some of these sets and get some of these better cards. So then obviously you can also flip these cards. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look at, and it seems like the low golds are selling for more than the high golds. I don't know because they're less common. I'm really not sure of that, and it does vary on the team. But if we go ahead and just take a look at the, what I say, low golds for the Eagles, 7K for these things. We go to the high golds, they're kind of cheaper. And again, it varies on team, but go check out that Daddy League site. I mean, even these are going for 4K. But you can try to flip these cards. I'm not really going to spend too much time on trying to flip them. And honestly, I don't have any special filter to do so. Really, what I've been doing is just going to a team and just, you know, 70 to 74 Eagles. And I'll spend like maybe 2 minutes on each team because I find, me personally, if I jump from team to team to team to team, I forget like what cards are at what value for what teams. And then I might mess around and buy a card that I really didn't need to because it's not a bargain. But you can see these things are popping up on the auction house really quick. People are buying and selling these things right away. So we're not having any luck with the Eagles. And again, it's only going to be for the playoff teams. But I would just go through and take a look at the different teams. I think Panthers were more on the cheaper side, like 4K. See, I almost kind of jumped there. And I probably still could buy that, but I'm not going to bother. So for the Panthers, the 70 to 74 cards are pretty cheap, but I imagine if we go to 75 to 79, those are going to be the more expensive ones. See, so now I would just go to cap value, just keep going to all to refresh the auction house. You may have a different way. Oh my god, I'm choking, guys. I'm going to choke this away. Oh my god, did I ugh. That was like Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl choke right there. I messed that up so many times. Just absolutely pathetic. Alright, we had a Team of the Week card that sold. But obviously you can see people are going to go ahead and be listing these cards accidentally for cheap. And then the same goes with silver, and I think these are probably going to be easier to snipe. But if you go to silvers and just look at the team, I mean, they're selling for 1,000. 1,000 coins for a silver card is highly profitable. Look at that. I just refreshed. It's not a huge profit, I know. I know it's not a huge profit, but still, you can, and I'll show you how much you want to sell these for in a moment. I'm just going to list it for 1.3 because that's what it's been doing all afternoon. I know it's not a huge profit, but it's so easy to get some of these silver cards sniped out. You're not going to really find them as cheap for the, or profitable for the 60 to 64, yeah, 60 to 64 silver. So for silver cards, just focus on 65 to 69, but I want to show you guys something as we move into the last method. So obviously building tokens and selling tokens, flipping cards that go into tokens, working the auction house, and then we have one other option. So look at this. This is a method that I've showed you guys throughout other promos If you just go to the quality and sort it by buy it now, and if it were a program, we'd sort it by program, these cards are selling for 1.5, and this is with any team. So for the silver tokens, it doesn't matter what team. I think I was just on the Panthers, and that's why I used them, but it really doesn't matter. You can go to any team, and these cards are literally selling for 1.4, 1.5 coins. I mean, it's insane, and you can go through each team. I'm hoping I can just catch one live here for you, maybe another one that's going to be cheapy. I guarantee you, if you sit here for an hour, you're gonna make a good 30-40K easily. And again, use that remote play if you have the ability to do so. You can sit here and just do this while you're watching the game, while you're watching TV, while you're doing something else, and see if you can grab these cards for cheap. So we're not having any luck there, but again, we're just gonna keep this in mind that these cards are selling for about 1.5. If we go down, and this is important, if we go down to 60 to 64, even these cards are basically selling for 550. So number one, you can clear out your binder. I've been doing that pretty much all afternoon. But number two, the return of my favorite pack in this year's game is back, and that's the Get a Player pack. I had somebody in one of my streams probably a week ago say, does the Get a Player pack method still work? He watched some of my older videos from earlier on in the season. I said, no, I'm sorry, it does not. But pay attention to it, because the value to it might come back, and it's back. It costs 500 coins to open up this pack. Now, the likelihood of you getting a 60 to 64 overall silver is pretty high. You see, we got one there. But all we have to do, we just saw that these are selling for 550. You sell for 550 with the tax, you're going to lose 5 coins for opening up that pack. It's not a big deal. It's a risk worth taking, because if you open up enough of these, and if some of you are not legendary status in MUT rewards or Madden rewards, this will help you get there. If you open up enough of these, bam, we just got ourselves a 65 to 69. What was that selling for? 1.5. I list it for 1.4, 1.3. It's not a huge profit, but see how easy that was to make a profit. You can do this. You can load up your auction house, 20 auctions, come back in 45 minutes. They're all going to sell, and you're going to make a profit. I know it's slow, but like I said, I haven't even been on here too much, just other than doing this in between playing my solos. And I've made close to 300K from this promo, just selling off my binder. And again, my binder wasn't extremely full. If you go look at my videos previous to, I would say, Friday, you'll probably see my items as well, you know, around 230 to 250. I haven't really had a lot of stuff in my binder. I'm strictly making this off of the Get a Player pack, flipping cards, and just doing token sets. Well, already completed token sets. But you can sit here and do this all day. 45 minutes, come back. And the other good thing is that out of this, if you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen it earlier this morning. I posted, I pulled an 84 Elite out of it. So you can pull Elite, base Elites out of it. I pulled a couple Team of the Week cards. That Elvin Kamara card that you saw sell on video was one that I pulled out of it earlier. That card sold for like 8 or 9K. Now, of course, I'm not having any luck right now. I'm pulling all the low silvers, and that's okay, because we're only losing 5 coins each and every time we do this. But I also pulled a couple, primarily Steelers. I pulled a couple 70 to 74 gold Steelers, which were selling for 7K at the time. I mean, that's a huge profit from a 500 coin pack, and you're not losing much at all by opening these up. Again, you're adding to your pack pull count, and it's just such a low risk for a greater reward. Now, again, I'm not having any luck on camera here with you guys, unfortunately, but go do this. I promise you, you'll be able to increase your coins, even if it's a little bit. You know, everybody doesn't have millions of coins. I know I'm speaking to a larger audience here, where some people are MUT millionaires, and some people 50 to 100K is huge to them. Look at this. We get a 70 to 74. Now, that's a non-playoff team, so I'll probably go to Daddy Leagues, check the price. It probably sells for 1 to 1.5, maybe 2 if I'm lucky, but it's still an easy profit. I can hang on to it for later. I can go build a token for it for, you know, future flashback sets, Football Outsider sets. But it's just an easy way. Look, we're going to get back-to-back golds, another non-playoff team. I think the Browns didn't make the playoffs, right? They were like 1 game back or something. They were really close from what I heard. But hey, man, I hope these different methods help you guys out. I appreciate you sitting through this video. It ran a little bit longer than I thought it would. That's what she said. But we'll be back this week with more player reviews. I have tons and tons of card reviews to get out to you guys. I've been working on those a lot lately, and we'll have some gameplays and whatnot coming up for you. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on some of these playoff cards and boost up the squad, give you guys a team or lineup update video. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.